Hello, my name is Connie Liu. I'm an undergraduate at MIT, and today we're going to be talking about different types of evidence for evolution. So there's three main types of evidence that scientists use to prove evolution. The first one being fossils. You've probably heard of these before. They're in a lot of dinosaur movies. Basically, when past life dies and their bones are properly preserved within the sediments of the earth, then these form fossils. And then by looking at fossilized bones or fossilized past life, you're able to find out different evolutionary structures that they had. So fossils give us a good idea that animals or different species in the past had similar characteristics to ones that are more in the present. So this is the evidence that fossils gives us. The second type of evidence for evolution is morphological homologies. So this would basically include anything that is a structural similarity between one species to another. So one example of this would be that the arrangement of bones within the human arm is very similar to the arrangement of bones in the forelimbs of a mammal, which is also very similar to the arrangement of bones in bird wings. So just all of these similarities show morphological homologies, which basically are anything that has a similar structure that kind of suggests that we were all evolved from a similar species in the past, and we just diverged in our evolution to better fit whatever our purpose was, or however we could best survive. So birds may have developed the ability to fly with their wings, but they still develop that from the same base materials, which is the bone structure that our ancestors had. And third off, the things that scientists look at are homologous genes. So these are very similar to morphological homologies, but the way you can think of it is morphological homologies are phenotypic, and then homologous genes are going to be genotypic. So they have to do with your genotype, and then phenotypic means it has to do with your phenotype, so different traits that you can see. So homologous genes are basically anything that any similarities between your DNA. About 99% of our DNA is shared between primates. Things like that show very strong evidence that we had some common ancestor in the past, and we just diverged in our evolution in different ways. That's why we're different species now. Another good example, or another caveat that's good to remember, though, is some morphological homologies are actually from divergent evolution. So such things like bat and bird wings are very similar, but they both evolved from different ancestors. They just both evolved in a way that converged to have the same purpose or trait, so they were able to have that similar type of structure.